here in support of our drag story hour. This will be recorded and be available on our website, uucleveland.org, within a couple of days. It is my pleasure to introduce to you, who were not here this morning, Miranda Lanai. She is a renowned drag entertainer across Cleveland, across Ohio. She's done many, many things. And I now turn the story hour over to Miranda.
Hi, everybody. I'm going to stand up just once so that those of y'all are sitting up like, yes, I'm this tall. Really, I'm this tall. So I am Cleveland's tallest drag queen. I clock in at about 7 foot to 1-2-ish, depending upon what I'm wearing on my feet and my hair. So naturally, I'm 6'7" for those who are interested to know my actual height. Tall human being. And I've been doing drag for 15 years in the greater Cleveland area, and I have traveled around other states, other cities, and have performed for the masses from 2 people to 20,000 people. It is lots of fun to be in this art form that is drag, that has been around for eons. What do you mean eons? We are on the walls of the pyramids and everywhere else. And thank you all for coming down and seeing what Drag Story Hour really is all about. That was the part of the forum today, was to discuss the quote-unquote controversy over Drag Story Hour, which there is none. It is a literacy program that's been around since 2015. I actually am the administrator of the Cleveland chapter of Drag Story Hour. It is a nonprofit organization, and my fiscal agent and home is the Near West Theater in the Gordon Square Arts District. And we do story hour within their programming. So there's going to be a play, a story hour, play, a story hour. And we offer this literacy program to anyone who would like to come into our creative space, listen to some fun stories, dance, sing, take pictures, and feel like they are included in something extremely special. So if you'd like to do that, you're more than welcome. We do have Angels in Action who actually help create a wonderful, colorful barrier between the protesters. Yes, we do get protesters against the families that do come in to the theater to witness the program and to be a part of it. And since it is a literacy program, we actually give away one of the books that we actually read in collaboration with Visible Voice Books in Tremont. And the Westland 17 Foundation has granted us money to be able to purchase the books so they can continue the story at home. And I brought some of the books that I have read in the past. I'm going to pull a couple here. We're going to read at least 2 stories, and maybe we'll do a little dancing in the middle if you're willing to do it with me. I'm going to give you at least a portion of what I do for story hour so that you can see how fun it really is. And I think I'm ready to get started. You ready to hear some stories? We're never too young. And let's say the O word. We're never too young to learn something new. So I'm going to project with my voice because I can talk louder than the microphone. So bear with me as I read this story. No? No? Oh, I guess so. Tuesday. Let me get this situated here. Because I have to be able to show the story as well. Okay, now, we normally get started by putting on what I call my sparkle vision glasses. Because everyone deserves to be seen sparkly. Now, the first book I'm going to read is called It's Okay to Be a Unicorn. And just for preface, this is written by Jason Tharp. Just for preface, this book was banned by an Ohio representative. Yes. And when you hear the story, you're going to think to yourself, Why? So when we get started reading, it's okay to be a unicorn. Now, y'all can chuckle along with me and we can have some fun with this. All right. In the quiet town of Hoofington, yes, I said Hoofington, lived Cornelius J. Sparklefeed. He was famous for making incredible hats. It was almost time for Cornelius's favorite holiday festival, Palooza. Palooza was about everything horse-tastic. And it always had a special final performance. Last year, Bonnet pulled a statue of Abraham Lincoln. It's that kind of book. Across the field. The year before, Clyde stopped the alphabet. For this year's Huffapalooza, Mayor called Cornelius to town hall for a special request. I want the most un-unicorny hat you can make, the mayor said. All Cornelius could think to say was, sure, Mr. Mayor. He went home to get started. As Cornelius worked, he thought about how Hoofington's horses were nice to everyone except unicorns. They said lots of mean things about unicorns. Cornelius knew none of it was true, but he never said anything back. And he always kept his big secret hidden under his hat. I love the engagement. When Mayor picked up his hat, he said, wow, it looks great. Your hats are so creative. I'm choosing you to perform the final show at Hoofapalooza. I can't wait to see you on stage. That's hooferific. It gets worse. Cornelius said, thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. I won't let you down.
They have to move me there. Oh,
On Monday, Cornelius stopped by his friend Tilly's donut shop. Congratulations on being picked for the Palooza final show, Tilly said. I've been working on a few new flavors. What do you think? Cornelius took a bite. Holy hey, these are so yummy. But have you ever thought about even more exciting flavors? Maybe chocolate hay fever, rowdy strawberry, or super sour green apple grass. Really looked up. On Tuesday, Cornelius ran into his friend Pablo Horscafo's house. And Hoofington Art Supply, they both wanted the last tube of sparkle bright blue, so they agreed to share it. I need that blue for my mural for Hoofapalooza, Pablo explained. I feel like it's missing something. Have you thought about adding a double rainbow? Cornelius asked. No, wait, a triple rainbow? Well, look thoughtful. On Wednesday, Cornelius galloped to DJ Salad's recording studio to ask for help with music for his Hoofapalooza performance. I'm down with that, DJ. Wait a minute. I'm down with that, DJ Salad said. Check this out. Check out this track I just made. Do you think it sounds right? Wow, that's fantastic. Well, would make it sound like with a wind chime or a harp or or more cowbell? Sound looks awful. For the rest of the week, Cornelius made his costume for his Palooza performance. It had everything he loved: bright colors, glitter, and sparkles. While he worked on his costume, Cornelius tried not to think about all those mean things Mayor and other horses always said about unicorns. On Sunday, every horse was having fun at Palooza. Yearlings were getting dizzy on the tilt-a-wheel barrel. And the ponies were eating way too much fried hay. But even though he loved the festival, Cornelius wasn't having fun. Before his show, Cornelius peeked out from behind the curtain. He noticed how those mural had a quadruple rainbow. Tilly's donuts looked even wilder than anything Cornelius had imagined. Chocolate, hay fever, strawberry. And DJ Sal's music had wind chimes and harps and cowbells and even a kazoo. Oh my hay, Cornelius said. He felt ready to pull on his costume. When the music began to play, Cornelius stepped out on stage. Curtains parted. Dancing, exactly. Cornelius put on a prance to end all prances. His flow was magical. He looked awesome. At the last music note played, Cornelius pulled off his hat and yelled, "I'm a unicorn!" Everyone looked shocked. The crowd erupted in cheers. All the horses in Hoofington loved Cornelius. For the first time, Cornelius felt great for being himself. He realized things that made him different made him unique. Mayor even declared a new Hoofington holiday, Unicornness Day. Say that 3 times fast. Cornelius said to the crowd, "The key to happiness is accepting your unicornness." And every horse cheered. And that was "It's Okay to Be a Unicorn" by Jason Tharp. And again, I ask you, why? So this is one of my favorite. I love this book and it's so fun. Now, normally I end up doing a movement. So we end up doing a song, we end up doing a little stretching, but y'all want to do a little movement? Okay, no. That's not very unicorny of you. Let's see if I can get this to work. Bear with me a second here. Yeah. If you are able to, and you would like to, I ask that you stand up if you can. You don't have to if you don't want to.
Look, my big head.
All right. And before we get into this, we're gonna just make sure that we get all limber and ready to go. So I want you to reach for the sky, and then reach for your toes. You don't have to go that far. You just pretend. And then just reach over here, and then we're gonna reach over here, and then we're gonna shake it all up. Perfect. I love it. Love it. Now we've all done this song before, so we're gonna do it again.
Shake it down. Shake it down and now shake it down and shake it down and now
All right, everyone drop back to their seat. That wake you up? It is exhausting. Try dancing in these shoes. So I have two books I really love to read, and I'm going to let y'all choose which one you think you want to do. So I have a story called Grumpy Monkey, about a monkey named Jim Pansy. The Good Egg. The Good Egg, which one do you like, kids? I might be giving two stories. All right, so let me start. I think we'll start here. We'll go here. Want to do both? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, if you can stay, we'll stay, right? Okay. We're going to have a story called The Good Egg, written by Jory John and Pete Oswald. There's a series of books written by these two lovely people. The Bad Seed, The Smart Cookie, The Pouch Potato. You can see them. All right, The Good Egg. Here we go. Oh, hello. I was just rescuing this cat. Do you know why? Because I'm a good egg. A very good egg. It's true. I do all kinds of good things, like I'll carry your groceries. I'll water your plants. I'll change your tires. I'll paint your house. I'm not that good. If you need any help whatsoever, I'm your egg. I'm going to hire you to paint my house. Is that okay? I'll pay you in cookies. All right. I've always been a good egg. It's been this way from the start, even in my earliest days. Back at the store, there were a dozen of us living together under one recycled roof. There was Meg, get it, and Peg, and Greg, and Clegg, and Shell, and Shelley, and Sheldon, and Shelby, and Egbert, and Frank, and the other Frank. The other 11 eggs weren't on their best behavior. They weren't exactly good. They ignored their bedtime. They only ate sugary cereal. They threw tantrums. They cried for no reason. They broke their stuff on purpose. Not for them. Meanwhile, I tried to take charge. I tried to fix their bad behavior. I tried to keep the peace because I was a good egg. Say with me, a very good egg. Nice work. Nobody seemed to care though. Every night I was exhausted. My head felt scrambled. Then one fatal morning, I noticed some cracks in my shell. They were everywhere. My doctor said it was from all the pressure I was putting on myself, the pressure of making sure everybody was as good as me. I was cracking up. Literally, something had to change. I had enough. So I told Meg and Peg and Greg and Clegg and Shell and Shelley and Sheldon and Shelby and Egbert and Frank and the other Frank that I was leaving. I couldn't be the only good egg in a bad carton, I said, and they replied, blah, blah, blah. I left that night. I wandered from town to town. Okay. The hours became days. The days became weeks. I was alone. Out there on the road under the stars, I really tried to focus on myself and what I needed. I took walks. Who likes walks? I love taking a good walk. I read books. That's what we're doing right now. I floated in the river. I wrote in my journal. I found simple moments of quiet. I I breathed in. I breathed out. I even started painting. For once, I found time for me. And guess what? Thank you. The cracks in my shell started to heal. My head no longer felt scrambled. I started to feel like myself again. The Zen egg, yes. So I made my big decision. I'm returning to my old carton and my friends because I'm kind of lonely out here. This time I know what I need to do. I'll try not to worry so much. I'll be good to my fellow eggs while also being good to myself. I'm not done, just wait. Here we go. Everybody missed me, and I missed them. Hello, Meg. Howdy, Peg. Yes, I'm going to do the names again. Hey, Greg. Greetings, Clegg. What's up, Shal? Hola, Shelly. Hello, Sheldon. I shall be. Good day, Egbert. What's happening, Frank? And how do you do, other Frank? Sure, every once in a while, somebody's still a little bit bad. But it's not like before. Here's what I realized. The other eggs aren't perfect, and I don't have to be either. And I'm okay with that. Yep, the old carton is back together again. A solid dozen again. Yep. It's good to be home. Sorry, John and Pete Oswald. Now, this is one of my other favorite ones. It's called Grumpy Monkey. Written by Suzanne Lang and illustrated by Max Lang. So here are Grumpy Monkeys every once in a while. Oh, wow. Okay. Right, I'll run a pent up anger here. Well, Silly Monkey's good too. I like Silly Monkey. Silly Monkey's good. But today we're gonna see what's up with Grumpy Monkey, okay? One wonderful day, chimpanzee woke to discover nothing was right. The sky was too blue, the sun was too bright, and the bananas were too sweet. Jim was confused. What's going on? Maybe you're grumpy, suggested Norman from next door. I'm not grumpy, Jim insisted. On his walk to meet Marabou, Jim's grumpy, Norman said to Marabou. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked Marabou. It's such a wonderful day. But look at how you're standing, Marabou said. It's true, said Norman. You're all hunched. So Jim loosened up. Can we loosen up with Jim? Then he ran into Lemur. Jim's grumpy. Norman told Lemur, why are you grumpy, Jim? Yes, Gleamer, it's such a wonderful day. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy, Jim said. Your eyebrows look grumpy, said Lemur. It's true. They're all bunched up. So Jim raised his eyebrow. Then he tripped over Snake. Oh no, said Norman. That's the last thing you need when you're feeling so grumpy. Grumpy? Me? I'm not grumpy. Then why that frown? Said Snake. I think it's because he tripped over you, Norman whispered to Snake. So Jim put on a smile. Finally, Jim looked happy. But he didn't feel happy inside. Everyone wanted Jim to enjoy this wonderful day. You could sing with us, said the birds. Jim didn't feel like singing. You can swing with us, Norman said. But Jim didn't feel like swinging. You can roll with us, said the zebras. But Jim didn't feel like rolling. You should stroll with us, said the peacock. But Jim didn't feel like strolling. You should lie in the grass. You should stomp your feet. You should take a bath. You should take a splash. You should hug someone. You should take a nap. You should eat old meat. You should have some honey. You should jump up and down. You should sit in the sun. You should dance. But Jim didn't feel like doing any of that. Why are you grumpy, Jim? Asked the others. It's such a wonderful day. I'm not grumpy. Shouted Jim as he beat his chest. And he stomped on. Jim felt sorry, a little sorry for shouting at everyone, but mostly sorry for himself. I guess I am grumpy, he sighed. And just as he was starting to feel really sad, came upon Norman. Norman was slumped. His eyebrows were furrowed. He was frowning. What's the matter? Are you grumpy? Asked Jim. No, I danced with Porcupine. Marvin. Are you okay? Asked Jim. It hurts, but I'll probably feel better soon enough, said Norman. Are you still grumpy? Yes, said Jim. But I'll probably feel better soon enough too. For now, I need to be grumpy. What a wonderful day to be grumpy, Norman said. Jim agreed. That was grumpy. Thank you all so very much for being a part of this drag story program here. This is what I do. This is what I share with the kids. This is how we entertain, and this is how we engage in this literacy program. If you feel that there is something wrong with this program, tell me now. I'll change it. I'll make it better. I'll do what I can. Because there's nothing wrong with this program. And for those that are saying so, don't have any clue. They're believing in something that they've been told without any knowledge or firsthand experience. So I'm happy that they got to see all these beautiful faces up here and all of your wonderful faces. Now you have some knowledge to share. And take action. See something, say something. You have the knowledge. Thank you very much. My name is Miranda and I hope to see you all very soon. So we got on the pictures here. I'm standing up here for pictures. If you have some questions, I can do that too, but let's get some pictures out of the way because I know people are excited for that.